Big movement in D.C. today. Epstein survivors and a bipartisan duo are pushing Congress to force open the Epstein Files. If that happens, we're not just talking names, we're talking networks. Whitney Webb's reporting has warned about exactly this: how power protects itself. Stick around. 3 quick segments: survivor action, what's in the latest releases, and where this goes next. First, survivors are leading. They showed up on Capitol Hill demanding Congress unseal the files.
That is why the Epstein Files Transparency Act is so essential. It requires the Department of Justice release all the records related to Epstein and Maxwell investigations, flight logs, immunity deals, internal communications, and even the records surrounding Epstein's detention and death.
We want this bill to pass. It is very important. Okay, and we need transparency. We are tired of looking at the news and seeing Jeffrey Epstein's name and saying that this is a hoax. We are tired of it. We are done. We're not going to be silenced, and I hope that my voice will bring other survivors and other victims to come along and speak up so that we can be more of a stronger voice and louder.
We are not asking for pity. We are here demanding accountability, and I'm demanding justice. Congress must choose. Will you continue to protect predators, or will you finally protect survivors?
The push isn't just symbolic. Survivors are forcing Congress and agencies to open the vault. Exactly what Whitney Webb has warned is needed to break the protection networks around this case.
But at the same time, and a lot of the reporting, the way it is, this is what's in the documents, and then we talk to the person referenced, and of course the person distances themselves from Epstein and says, oh, well, I only went to them because he was wealthy, or I didn't know anything about this or that. And it's hard to know if that's really true, to be honest, because some people have claimed that, and then evidence has come out showing it was a bit different, and nothing really happens,
Next, the courts. New York has been unsealing materials from related cases, and more tranches are expected. This is where names, timelines, and connections slip into the public record. Unsealing isn't just gossip. It establishes who met whom, when, and why, corroborating the power network picture Webb has mapped. Finance, politics, intel, media. Finally, the big question behind today's headlines: do these new Epstein files point to a single predator or to a system? Each release looks less like a closed case and more like an infrastructure. Money pipelines, leverage operations, and intelligence cutouts. That's the story that actually matters. Fresh releases are reigniting demands from survivors and lawmakers for the full record, including who enabled him and why so much stayed sealed. Survivors say partial disclosures aren't enough. They want every document unsealed and every facilitator named.
I was only 14 years old when I met Jeffrey. It was the summer of high school. I was working 3 jobs to try to support my mom and my sister when a friend of mine in the neighborhood told me that I could make $300 to give an older guy a massage. It went from a dream job to the worst nightmare. They have documents with my name on them that were confiscated from Jeffrey Epstein's house and could help me put the pieces of my own life back together. But I don't have any of it. And I know the same is true for many of these women.
And I was 16 years old when I was flown to New Mexico to spend a weekend with Epstein and Maxwell. That same year, 1996, my sister, Maria Farmer, reported what happened to me there, along with reporting her own assault at their hands and their theft of sensitive photos of herself, of me, and our younger sister that she had taken for her work as a figurative painter. I am now 46 years old. 30 years later, we still do not know why that report wasn't properly investigated, or why Epstein and his associates were allowed to harm hundreds, if not thousands, of other girls and young women.
We are not asking for pity. We are here demanding accountability, and I'm demanding justice. Congress must choose. Will you continue to protect predators, or will you finally protect survivors? And also, I would like to announce here today, us Epstein survivors have been discussing creating our own list. We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. Now, together as survivors, we will confidentially compile the names we all know.
Transparency alone is not enough. Survivors need protection, resources, and legal support. If this Congress is serious about justice, then let this moment also affirm your commitment to provide victims with the legal aid they need to confront abusers, to navigate complex systems, and to reclaim their power.
Webb's core point: documents matter, but the apparatus is bigger than any one man. When survivors force disclosures and Congress dumps files, you start to see how finance, media, and security interests overlap. Today's coverage isn't just gossip, it's a glimpse of the operating model, and it only cracks when public pressure and transparency collide. Bottom line, thousands of pages are out, but the real test is what stays hidden. Whitney Webb's warning is simple. If this ends with selective releases and strategic redactions, the machine keeps running. If it doesn't, we finally see the network. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and check the links in the description for every source we referenced. Thanks for watching. Help support this channel and receive exclusive offers from one of our partners located in the description. We'll see you on the next one.